Hey there Virgo, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as leave me a comment and let me know if this reading resonates with you. So, today we're going to do a little reading. We're going to do an angel card reading and the Feather Messenger deck from this here deck right here. Divine Feather Messenger. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with these angel cards. Under your central and present issue, let's see what we've got here. We've got, you were born with a purpose that is unique to you. Only you can carry it out. So be you, trust God, and believe in yourself. So that's your central and present issue, is that you may not be having full belief in yourself. Maybe there's something holding you back. What's crossing you, Virgo? What's crossing you? So this one's backwards. It says, take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalms 3:24. So something that you desire may be crossing you. Maybe you're trying to get out of a situation or a financial situation. Maybe it's something that you really want to do, but there's something holding you back. Something in your past. For your past, we've got turn your face forward to the sun and welcome the day. Alright, so in symbolism, the sun, S-U-N, is also symbolized for the sun, S-O-N, such as Christ. So in the past, you may have been through something that, made you turn your face away from the sun, some kind of darkness. But it says that you need to turn and face towards the sun and welcome the day. Alright, so this is sunlight, it's bright light, Christ consciousness. Sometimes you may think God isn't listening because He didn't answer your prayer. Later, you may be thanking God for that unanswered prayer. Best outcome. Alright, so that means that if you feel like your prayers aren't being answered, there may be a reason for that. Alright, so then your immediate future, we've got think abundant thoughts. See yourself living an abundant life. God has created more than enough for everyone. Tune into your abundance. Okay? And that's your immediate future. Alright, and then we've got factors affecting your situation. Factors affecting your situation, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for the love. What is affecting you, Virgo? What's holding you back? Alright, we've got, oh, I love this card. It's so cute. It says, rich and poor have this in common, the Lord, to make of them all. Be kind always, even when someone doesn't seem to deserve kindness. Be kind anyway, for you know not of their struggles. For real, y'all. For real. Be kind. Don't be a Karen, because you never know who needs that love. And they may need it. They may really need some kind of help, even that Karen that's screaming bloody murder at you might just need a smile and a little bit of extra attention. So try to help everybody regardless of the way that they come across, because they may be struggling with something far deeper than what you or I could ever imagine. External influences. External influences. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for my Virgos. Venus for my Virgos. For love for my Virgos. You stand the tallest when you're on your knees in prayer. External influences. Alright, so, you know, bad association spoils useful habits. Hopes and fears for my Virgo. Hopes and fears for my Virgo. Hopes and fears for my Virgos. Alright, we've got let go and let God. He had a plan for you all along. Hopes and fears. Maybe you don't know what you're going to do with your life. Maybe you don't know what your plan is. Somebody does. Somebody's watching out for you. This is your final outcome. Your final outcome. So we have live life fully. Take care of your physical and spiritual self. Radiate good health. Alright, so that's your final outcome. You need to focus on your health and your physical wealth. And I mean your physical well-being, like your body. Alright? And we're gonna pull some of these feather messenger cards for your central and present issue. We've got trust in God. So it's more than just trust. We got to trust in God. So, but trust might be the central issue that you're dealing with here. You may be having some issues with trust. So let's see what the central and present issue is from the Feather Messenger. I love this deck because my grandmother loved hummingbirds. She was a bird watcher. My mom said she was going to come back as a bird. She said, if you ever see this bird, you know it's me, okay? So, and I think that a lot of people feel that way about birds being symbolic messages. The Cardinal. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Alright, so there's your central and present issue. You don't know what you're going to do. You're going to be a leader. You're going to be a leader just like this cardinal right here. Okay? Leader of the flock. You're going to be the leader of the flock. What crosses you? You are worthy of love and respect. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging people. What crosses you? The Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. Oh, the hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Alright? Turn your face toward the sun. Welcome the day. The chickadee. Oh my gosh. This is the second card in a row that reminds me of my sweet grandma. Okay, so the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Alright, and this comes from your best outcome. Right above it, it says, sometimes you may think God isn't listening because he didn't answer your prayers, but later you may thank him for that unanswered prayer. Alright, so then we got future. Oh, we've got the robin. Absolutely. We've got Robin right here. The future. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Alright? And that goes right underneath think abundance. Think abundant thoughts. God has created more than enough for everyone. Tune into your abundance. Alright? Factors affecting the situation. Be kind always, even when someone doesn't deserve it. Okay, this is so true. We've got the duck as factors affecting your situation. It says find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Alright, and then we've got under your external influences, we've got the white turkey. If that doesn't scream holiday dinner, I don't know what does. The power to heal the earth within you. Okay, so you can heal this earth. It's all about your vibrations. Just like every one of those bugs in the forest is vibrating the earth to a certain frequency, so is your heartbeat. So is your vibration. Alright, so don't mess up the natural vibrations with bad negative thoughts or fears. Alright, so your hopes and fears, let go and let God. And let God. He's had a plan for you all along. Hopes and fears. Alright, so under hopes and fears, we've got the bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Alright, and then your final outcome. We have the goose. Mother goose. Am I right? Okay. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Live life fully. Take care of your physical and spiritual self. Radiate good health. And maybe you're going to be a mother goose. Alright, so yes, priorities first. Maybe you're already a mother and you need to prioritize that. Or maybe you want to be a mother and your health and your life. It says here, live life fully and take care of your physical and spiritual self. Radiate good health. Alright, so let's pull a couple manifestation cards for you now. Actually, let's see. We're going to pull an astrological card to go along with this final outcome. Venus, okay. I just had to see what was going to come up. So this is the planet of love, and it goes right underneath this mother goose and taking care of yourself. So there may be some really good reason why you need to be taking care of yourself right now, Virgo. So be sure that you are. And I want to pull one more card for your central and present issue to see exactly what might shed some light on. So this to me is my mother, okay? So I'm going to call this, as I see it, we're going to pull a card. This is advice from beyond. Oh, 14 cards just jumped out. Okay, we're just going to keep shuffling until we get a legit answer here. Okay, godly numbers. Okay, this one just really wants to come out. Pluto. Pluto. Alright, so let's see what Pluto has to say. Pluto is the death card. In tarot, Pluto represents Scorpio, which represents death. So death is a change. It's not necessarily, now it can be Maybe in this case, if a cardinal is something that reminds you of your mom, then it could definitely be, if they've passed, it could be your mother, but most likely it's talking about an end of a situation that you've put yourself in. So something's wrapping up. Something, and it's not the kind of change that you usually make. It is the kind of change that happens. It is not, there's definitely an end to something wrapping up right now. And Pluto says, the Reaper, okay? Pluto is a reading that points out a big change coming your way. It is likely to be an ending of some sort. This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. This death needs to happen to make room for new life. This initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. If you have been waiting for a big ending and some type of momentous change, then know that it will be arriving shortly. Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than actually the event once it happens. Freedom from your old structures and anxiety is a relief. And it is in that moment that you can begin to rebuild. Death, rebirth, resurrection, change, destruction, ghosts, and underworld. Okay, so the last of the outer planets is Pluto, and it's the farthest from the sun. Despite the downgrade by the world's astronomers, he remains a powerful figure in astrology. As the god of the underworld, everything from death to rebirth to the occult and the taboos controlled by him. You would think that something that's tied to death would have a regenerating quality, but one cannot exist without another, and it is a cycle of degeneration and regeneration. The changes that Pluto puts in motion are not small day-to-day changes initiated by Pluto, like wars and personal changes initiated by him, like the death of a loved one. What is important to remember is that after the war, we rebuild our societies. We honor our ancestors, and, like always, we create new lives. His placement in your natal chart often indicates how you handle these situations. Do you have an understanding of your mortality and embrace its inevitability, or do you close your eyes and go through life in denial? Pluto's transits uncover the truth. He lifts the veil to the underworld and gives us a glimpse into the past, which can prepare us for the future. We just need to work on how those things gift, on how to use this gift. All right, so something is going to be reaped out of your life. Something is changing and it's out of your control. Be prepared, okay? You already know it's going to happen in the back of your mind. Just be prepared for this change, okay? Alright, Virgo, I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to pull one more card for you here, Virgo. I feel like, normally I do 3 sets of 12 cards, but that's like a 50-minute reading, so we can't do that for every single sign. That's just too much, okay? But I'm going to give you one more card, and it just jumped out and landed on the floor. Hold on. Okay, lunar eclipse. Okay, so the lunar eclipse is a very good card. It says that you're going to be reaping 3 times what you sow. So if you're putting out positive vibes, good vibes, you're helping people, you're going to get 3 times that in return. Whereas if you're putting out negative vibes and doing things that are not congruent with growth, it's going to be 10 times, okay? 3 times. Let me see. Let me see if it's 10 times or 3 times. Regardless of however many, whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be karmic, okay? The lunar eclipse is the illuminator. This is the light giver. Jesus was also known as the light giver. The lunar eclipse occurs when the moon moves behind the earth and ends up in its shadow. And it may seem strange that something in the shadow can be known as the illuminator. But that is because this event only takes place during a full moon. The lunar eclipse carries the same message a regular full moon carries, but intensified. Truth that we may not be ready to see going to come to light. So there may be a truth that you're not ready to see that's coming to light. Okay, so that must have been the solar eclipse I was thinking of that had the times 10. Alright, so you all be careful. I hope this reading resonates with you. I hope it guides you to the light and to be awake. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and come back and see me next week, Virgo.